Welcome everybody to the Q&A video. I'm sorry if this has been a long time coming, so I finally got down to it. There's been a lot of personal and private stuff going on, and I've done some other stuff, editing for a stand-up for another friend, so let's get into this. For Campbell Phoenix has 2 questions, and by the way, before I continue, if I'm going to continue this series and do another one of these, please note 2 question minimum. Or maximum of 2 questions, and I will do a second one if it is 15 or more, probably 15 or 20, I don't know. But the first one is Campbell Phoenix, and he has 3 questions, and they're about Dalmatian Street. Question number 1, what do you make of the dummy in the episode The Doghouse? I think it's creepy as hell. I think that these people have no idea what humans are, and they had to do something because Carissa called pest control and they're trying to protect the house. Thank God Dave, who works with their mother Delilah, got it all through, but the dummy they had in the meantime, and then Diesel with the pie, they don't understand why they needed the pie. But the person itself with the balloon and the board, and the soundboard, these Dalmatians don't understand humans, and in this way is insulting. So, what do I make of this dummy? I make of this dummy as in, seriously, you have an iPad and you have Dylan and Dawkins. Have them do research. The next question, if Doug and Delilah did a TPT, and that is a trench coat person thing where you have 3 people up in a trench coat, in an episode, what would they disguise themselves as? A very, very, very tall human if they wanted to get into a venue, but then the part is, they'd have to have a voice box. Dylan would have to create a voice box, otherwise they would not understand them, in a way. And number 3 from Campbell Phoenix is if there was an episode where Dylan and Dolly did a trench coat, a TPT with Dolly and a top half, how would it go? Pretty well, but again, nobody would understand them unless there was a translation collar created by Dylan. And Dolly on top, she could be very persuasive. Thank you again, Campbell Phoenix. Now, TJ Connesk. If I literally mess up your last name on your YouTube channel, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go TJ. And he has, have you ever tried making other reviews like MLP, Pound Puppies, or any other shows or movies? I plan to do Bluey and Paw Patrol. Maybe Pound Puppies. MLP would be for my Brony channel, but that one is just right now archived until further notice because I don't have any plans to upload anything, and the first 9 seasons are completely gone, so trying to do reviews of that would probably be even though they would care about my opinion, it is extremely late to get through all of them, and if I did, I would not do it each episode, but summarize every episode going through the entire season in just a whole season. That's pretty much it. I might slow down a little bit, but yeah. But maybe Pound Puppies, other shows and movies, I might do some more of my favorite Disney. Again, I might do other Disney movies. And other stuff, like I said before, I am doing Paw Patrol and Bluey reviews as soon as I'm done with the 101 Dalmatian Street reviews. Which, by the way, if you're watching this video, will or will not, Fetch is the next one and will or will not be on. But if it is on, then yeah. These things take time. Powerpup97 sent me 15 questions. So, if you do this again, maximum of 2. what is your current favorite episode of Dalmatian Street? Well, around the time I did that, I think it was the D Factor, and that season 1 has been over for 2 years now. Still the D Factor, especially with Carissa at the end getting destroyed and then Dylan roasting everyone. He ain't taking shit from no one. Top 10 favorite characters. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if I can do 10. I just don't know if I could do 10. Dylan, Dawkins, Delilah, Doug, Da Vinci, Deepak, Diesel. Let's see here. Hansel, Summer, and Dorothy. I can't say anything good about Sid, Big Fee, or Fergus, as I despise them all. What are my top least favorite characters of 101 Dalmatian Street? Fergus, Big Fee, Sid, Carissa, Abuela, and if I had to count on another one, Pruella. Both of them. Except in My Fair Dolly, they betrayed Carissa's friends, betrayed her in the end, and I thought that was hilarious, so yeah. Number 4, would do you like to ship? Who would you like to ship Dylan mostly with? Roxy, Portia, or Summer? Roxy seemed pretty nice, but she's super crazy, and I think she's a little bit overpowering. Portia, oh, fuck no. Fuck to the fucking no. Okay? One episode, he had to dump her because she is an emo crazy bitch. Alright? She is totally fucking crazy. And then, literally, when in the, DJ focusing on DJ only episode of Dottie dancing, he fell in love with her again. I'm like, you dumped her, literally, I don't know how many episodes ago, and you want to get back together with her? What is wrong with you, Dylan? Summer's the only choice because during A Summer to Remember Both Parts, they made a connection. That is the only logical answer. If you agree with me, please comment below. Do you think DJ and Da Vinci might have some chemistry together? I know they're probably blood. They either are blood related or they're step siblings, but you know what? They could have some chemistry together. They are part of two different arts of music and arts of painting. So I'd say yeah. Do you think Dolly is strong enough to carry Dylan? Dylan only strengthens the mind. I haven't seen him lift anything, and I think Dolly would be strong enough to lift Dylan up because Dylan has no core strength, nothing. You strengthen the mind, but you don't strengthen the body. Do you think Delilah is strong enough to carry Doug? Doug is huge. He's not fat at all. Doug is buff the way he is, but I don't think his own wife can pick him up. I doubt it. If it was the other way around, yeah. What 101 Dalmatian Street characters can you do good impressions of? Dylan's ideas sound safer. I can't really do any impressions of any of the characters, but give them as a VA a new type of voice, then yes. Alright, next one. What do you think on the 2 101 OCs I created, Diner and Dandruff? I would say they would look amazing. I don't know if I've seen them, but if I do, and this video is already up, then I bet they would look great, because everyone's 101 Dalmatian OC looks incredible. Number 10, do you think Dylan and Roxy could develop a stronger connection bond if she wasn't, like, totally obsessed with him and just gave him some space? But they're science friends for life because literally made Dolly jealous she lost her friend to Dylan. Oh boy. Okay, number 11, what other dog cartoons? Let's see. Pound Puppies, and of course the Netflix series Dogs in Space. Housebroken has dogs in it. So yeah, definitely that. Bluey. Definitely Bluey. And Paw Patrol. Number 13, would you consider doing more commentary on my 101 Dalmatian poops? So I believe I've done in the future, but if you can progress with sentence mixing and learn from previous YouTube poopers, I will consider. Alright? It's just, you gotta get a little better. I don't mean anything offensive to that. Just gotta work on it. Which one of my 101 Dalmatian Street fan dubs do you like and why? Again, I don't know if I've read any of them. I'm not into fanfics, so I will think about reading some of them. And sorry if I breathed. I don't know. If there was a season 2, what would you like to happen? You know, if this is the last question of Powerpuff 97, and if I'm only going to say some, because I literally can create a 10-minute video on what should happen. First off, there should be a 2-parter Christmas episode right around Christmas time. There should also be a 2-parter where, let's say, the power goes out, and then, what are they going to do? And then Doug and Delilah explain to their children how they met. I know that feels like a Family Guy Star Wars, plot, but hey. It's not like we're doing 101 Dalmatian Street Star Wars, so. Delgado should also get his own episode. Deepak should get his own episode without the Dimitris being complete bullies to them. Delgado, I think I might have mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. Delgado deserves his own episode. And there's a lot. There is a lot. Plus, Hunter would actually be working with them because he betrayed his great aunt, Cruella. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. Bloodhound Preston, what is your favorite movie? I have a ton. If I had to say my all-time favorite animated movie is Zootopia. If I had to say my favorite live-action movie, it would probably be... what would it be? I don't know if I had one for live-action. The closest thing I can say would probably be the latest James Bond movie. And then finally from Boris Fangirl, what are some of your favorite Disney songs? I pretty much love the Hercules song, from Hercules, I Can Go to Distance, the music, a lot of music from Brother Bear. And let's see, other Disney songs. Probably the Cruella de Vil song from the original 1961 Dalmatian. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. I know it has been a very long time, but I finally brought it together. If you stayed, congratulations. If you can't and you gotta click off this video, I will link everything in the description. But before you go, maximum of 2 questions, and between 15 and 20, I will make another video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And again, I am sorry this took so long. As I mentioned in the beginning, that's the reason why. So, thank you.